Elon Musk says his time in the Trump administration has come to an end. His departure comes after 128 days of dismantling government agencies, firing thousands of civil servants, and helping tank Republican chances in a Wisconsin judicial election. But let's be very clear, he is not stepping back because Doge was a massive success. To the contrary, Musk has gotten nowhere near the $2 trillion in savings he once promised. His exit is much more likely due to Tesla's plummeting sales and his severely tarnished professional reputation. Here is his new attempt to clean up that reputation after attaching himself to Trump for the past year.
It's not like I agree with everything the administration does. So it's like I agree with much of what the administration does, but we have differences of opinion. I'm a little stuck in a bind where I'm like, well, I don't want to, speak out against the administration, but I don't want to. I also don't want to take responsibility for everything the administration is doing.
Is that an interview or a therapy session?
I mean, baby, who's he trying to convince? Convince yourself, not us, honey.
Yeah, really.
You need to call your therapist.
I'm not buying anything he's selling, period.
I just want to know where, I'm going to continue to say it, and I'll get off of my soapbox, but where's the data? Financial information, health information, social services and public benefits information.
He has it all.
Education information, immigration information. Information about who has contracts where, what the inner workings of government.
We don't know anything about those back-end operations that touch on everything you just said. We don't know exactly what those servers look like, how they're run, who has access to them. We don't know what back doors were created off campus that you can just dial in. I mean, we don't know. We don't know it because the administration didn't care. Musk was allowed to run amok. And he got to the point where two things happened, and it just happened to coincide at the same time. One, he fell out of favor with the public because they started to see what he was doing, and it became material to them in real ways. And two, to your point, he finished the job. He got it done. It's all installed. And so now he's sitting back acting like, well, my time in government, I don't want to disagree, but man, please.
Well, that's because the damage has already been done.
Thank you.
The damage to institutions has already been done. And that's why I think it's a little ridiculous to hear him out there this week saying he was disappointed with Trump and Republicans' spending bill because I am not sure if he missed the memo. Doge was never about the deficit.
At all.
That wasn't the point.
Even though it is true that this bill does balloon the deficit, which the last time Donald Trump was president, the deficit ballooned, so it is par for the course here.
Republicans don't care about the deficit.
Only when a Democrat is president.
Well,
only when a Democrat is president.
I do think you have Senate Republicans who are concerned and do not like the version of the bill.
Okay, so what are they going to do about it?
Together.
What are they going to do about it? What y'all going to do about it? All right, because I'm concerned about it. The debt deficit, we've been talking about it for 30, 40 years. What are we going to do about it? All right, so don't sit there. Don't show me your concern. Act, baby. You're a senator. You're in the majority. So you can shut it down. You can correct the record. You can make it right. You don't have to do the cuts that's proposed, and you can still reach the balance that you want in the spending, right? You can help to bring the deficit down, but that's not what Donald Trump wants. So what you gonna do?
Well, Ron Johnson says he's going to go through the bill line by line, and he has enough support on the Republican side of the aisle to do it. We will be waiting with bated breath to see. While that is happening or not happening, I don't know if we should. All we have to go off of is what Elon Musk has said and what Elon Musk has done. And I guess the third thing we have to go off of is the numbers. And in the numbers, we see that the Tesla's brand reputation tumbled. Right? We see that was one of his marquee companies. The numbers also, look at this. It was 8th place in the 2021 reputation ranking. Last year tumbled to 63rd. Now it's at the very bottom of 95th. Baby, my progressive homeboys and homegirls that were riding in these Teslas, how everybody wanted a Cybertruck. Cybertruck start blowing up all over the place. This was a disaster for his company.
It was a disaster for his company, but I just want to say I'm much more obsessed with the disaster that this was for the American people.
Agreed, yes.
And I know that you do agree. And I thought it was really interesting today to hear Karen Levitt talking about who it was that's going to be in charge of Doge, because one of the things that Elon Musk did for Donald Trump was he allowed some space between himself and the fact that there were these cuts that were highly unpopular. Now there's no one to own it but Donald Trump himself.
Last point is did all that matter, or was it really the last point that his bottom line got impacted more than anything else?
Maybe it was the bottom line.